head mobility and ways to close the
Me gusta mucho el diseño y todo lo que tiene, la verdad.
Punch.
Es muy ninja, ¿eh? Es el ninja más ninja. Qué bonito el mapa, ¿eh? Me cago en la puta. Carambi. Que mira qué guapo está.
Slicey dice, yep. He's just cutting you up.
Ah, le cambia de lado también. Y se puede bajar, se puede poner en bajo también. ¡Hala!
Oh, right under the mouth. That's the word.
¡Míralo! ¡Qué guay! A ver esta máxima calidad. Sí. Pues se ve un poco Dinkelewinkel, ¿eh?
And that's going to put him right where he wants to be up close, right?
Exactly. And it is complemented by a low that could be a combo starter.
So he's got instantly the low, high, or low.
Qué guay.
Exactly.
The blender.
The blender.
Yes. Yeah, I think he's going to be a awesome mix-up character. So let's go over his special moves. You can kind of see how he plays up close. So how is he going to get that 50-50 going?
Yeah.
So the first thing we'll talk about is his anti-air options. One of his brand new special moves is this anti-air knife toss.
¿Qué cojones, chaval?
Oh, nailed it.
Wow.
Jump again. And if he EX it, he pulls you right up.
Qué guapo, tío. Es que está guapo, ¿eh?
Right. So he has his own kind of get over here, if you will.
Exactly.
He's patrolling the skies.
Yeah.
Personalización yo creo que sí que va a haber. Es imposible que no haya.
Smoke bomb. He throws the smoke bomb into the
Wow.
and then will drop down. This will track the opponent, so up close, it'll be real quick, and even full screen. He'll always go behind them, and it's an overhead.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So
¿Venderá eso?
the distance.
Exactly. So if you read a projectile,
Si no vendes la hostia. Si vende, pues un poco whiskas.
the low, you can go for that. And the EX version has an extra special property. Instead of dropping down and doing that attack, he'll just drop down, and he'll be invisible.
Hostia puta.
Because that's what you want, is to deal with somebody with overheads and lows and invisible.
Right.
Yeah,
so
sounds
if
like
you
great.
were thinking, I don't know, that back to
Muy ninja.
I bet I could react to that.
Right.
How do you react to an overhead that you literally
Can't
cannot see?
You start spamming stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Low pokes, low pokes. Get.
So another special move is the classic teleport. This time it starts as a low, then goes into the teleport.
¡Hala, hala, hala!
Yeah.
So if you EX it, you get a combo starter.
And that punch is very throwbacky to like
Exactly.
MK3
it's like a
robot.
new take on Robot Smoke.
Love it. I love
Qué
it.
guapo.
You can cancel this one.
Oh, okay. Something I will never do. Nope. I commit. Okay. At all times.
¿Ha cancelado? Es que se puede cancelar.
Oh.
EX cancel it. He turns invisible.
Okay, so you can go invisible in other ways.
Qué puta pasada. Que puedo jugar en invisible todo el rato con él prácticamente.
He has a new take on his phase teleport move. He will phase through, go full screen no matter where you are, and go in with his attack. And this can be used not just to close the gap and check the opponent, but it can go under fireball. So, please fireball.
Let's see if you can do it. Oh, wow. First time Lanny.
There
Wow.
you go.
Wow.
And this can also be canceled.
I was just going to ask.
Madre mía.
So instead of, you make a hard read on a projectile, it has a lot of recovery, you can actually stop right in front of them and get a full punish.
And go into your business.
Go into
Or-
the business.
Exactly. If they're
Toma
blocking,
ya.
you go ahead, stop in front of them, go for a 50-50, jump over, throw, whatever you want.
Está poco guapo.
Did you do his throw yet?
I did.
Oh, okay.
How?
Oh, yeah, under the mouth. Didn't want to see it again. Just kidding.
When you're playing Smoke, what kind of what are you looking for in a cameo?
Great question, and I'm always a big fan of pointing out that you could shore up on your weaknesses. Like, you'll notice he doesn't have a traditional projectile. So
Correct.
you could give him someone like Sonya who has ring toss. Or you can double down on what you have and maybe get even bigger combos. Or maybe you can use someone who has new combo starters and mix-ups options. But what I picked here is Cameo Sub-Zero, who makes counter zoning even better because he has a really nifty, tricky move.
Oh.
You do an ice armor and you become...
Hostia.
Oh.
So let's wait for it to refresh.
Sure.
Fireball.
Que te da armadura. ¡Hala!
He is literally just absorbing fireballs and can walk you down.
And he's taking no damage from that?
Correct.
What?
He could also turn invisible and have it on.
But now
Okay.
I want to spam it out now.
Yeah, so you pointed out earlier.
Hostia, guay ese cameo, ¿eh? Para los spammers de lejos.
Projectiles.
Right.
You can hit a stray while he's trying to move around. He can literally use Sub-Zero, become projectile immune, be invisible, teleport behind you, and then start.
Tiene el hocico Liu Kang lleno de sangre.
He is sneaky.
That's
I
very
think,
sneaky. Sneaky ninja.
and that's a great key word there, ninja, because I don't think Smoke's ever been this much of a ninja, in my opinion. I think it's pretty rad.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm loving it. I think it's very cool. You know me, I'm one of those
Pimba.
players.
You do like rushing down.
Nothing but risk.
I think I had to remind you of the block button once.
Yeah, oh, yeah, probably.
And yeah, he definitely feels like he's going to be high risk, but
Tiene
really
50-50s, ¿eh?
very, very quick.
And that's when you talk about like how you want to deal with Smoke as an opponent. Risk.
Right, yeah, I think you're going to have
No, no.
strategies. One would be accept that he's going to counter zone you. Your fireballs are not going to be super efficient. Just play the game, patient, bait him out, punish him. Or rush down.
Pam, pam, pam. ¡Hala!
Like Kang, who might have faster normals up close, be able to poke him out, go for your own.
Mola un montón, la verdad.
Cool. Cool.
But he is definitely going to bait mistakes, punish people that are, getting too big for their britches.
Mira, 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 mira.
Combos and all that. I think he's going to be really exciting to watch.
Awesome. We should probably take a look at the. You have anything more?
No, I think you should.
Ahora quiere hacer combos.
Do it.
So this also goes with this theme. It'll track you no matter where you on screen, and it's an overhead. So check out this.
All right.
A ver.
Blam.
Yo hay que censurar. Mira. Pimba. La verdad es que es una mierda un poco, ¿eh? El Fatal Blow.
Notes about.
No, I'm just really excited to see like the really creative players mix him up with different
Monetizadísimo.
stuff and then go crazy with the cancels and all that. I think it's going to be really cool.
Yeah, some of my favorite characters to watch are the ones that have this sort of, like we've talked about it before, this like ballet of destruction where everything's
Yes.
just moving around, flipping out, all that sort of thing. So that's super exciting.
I'm excited to get to play him. Like, he looks more of like this type of characters that I would be into, just rush down, constant
Can you
pressure.
Select Liu Kang.
You got it.
Nope, all right.
Yeah, definitely a character I could see you.
So, yeah, I think Smoke's probably going to be in my rotation of characters, my repertoire, if you will. See how you handle it.
Hopefully well.
Yeah, and I think Smoke's a character that's changed throughout the last 30 years.
Oh, he was my absolute favorite in MK3, right?
He's
Like,
literally been a robot, and I think this is probably the most ninja-like. His animations and all
¿Ves?
that.
Eso es que... Se ve yo que era hermoso, ninja-like.
This stream is sort of like we're kind of hitting a character from most of the trailers we've shown. We got
Yes.
we got Smoke from earlier. We got Garrus coming up from his solo shot, and now let's tell us a little bit about Ashra.
So,
A ver a cerrar cómo es.
Little Hump of Deception. She was then in Armageddon, and she's been absent for 17 years. There's a whole bunch of fans who have never even seen her in a game because they may have started with X or, who knows what MK9.
Yeah.
This is really exciting, and I am super happy to see.
Sí, van a enseñar dos personajes más ahora.
Out of our newer players. Right.
And it's been so long since we've seen her. She's kind of been redesigned and reimagined anyway. So she's got a real fresh coat of paint. So let's check her out.
All right.
A ver cómo es.
So Ashra is
Sí, el mapa, qué chulo.
who has found an artifact, the Chris. It's a mystical sword. And when she slays demons with it, it purifies her soul. So she fights with the Chris all the time. And you could imagine that gives her exceptionally good range.
How many bad things do you think she's done that she's constantly having to purify her soul?
She is literally a demon from the nether realm, so I think she's been a bad girl.
All right.
She's been through it.
All right. She's done a few bad things.
You can see almost all of her normal attacks use her weapon. Like she's got a super good.
Mola mucho la espadita,
Super good range
Yeah,
instantly.
even her sweep uses her sword.
Little bop there.
No tiene tanto alcance como pensaba, en verdad.
Professional term.
Yeah,
for
we
the
all
bot.
know that's the bop.
Está guapo.
Playing against Dan in cinematics plays.
Pimba!
The range she keeps you at is one of those sort of frustrating ranges.
Right. Let's go over her throw.
La agarro mola un montón.
The slashy slash. We got a bop. We got a slashy slash. Ooh. Little frost throw.
Frosty.
And now let's go over special moves because they are very neat. She has a really unique playstyle.
¿Le puedes pegar cuando hace eso o no?
Projectile.
¡Hostia!
Not a typical fast, tiny projectile. It takes up a ton of real estate on screen.
Hostia, es que no te puedes agachar de eso, ¿eh?
And it's not the fastest in the world, but it reaches almost to the top of the
So
screen.
you're not jumping it.
Exactly.
Right.
Claro, es que no puedes saltar, entonces tiene que ser lento, si no...
Also has crisscross, which is a sword slash, which is an excellent combo ender, and control kind of the ground and the air. And what's one of the ways you beat like long-range footsie tools?
You beat?
Beat it, yeah, by jumping. So you could say crisscross makes you
Jump, jump.
Wow, you really set these up.
Oh, yeah.
Look. I don't understand why people say this is cringe. I don't get that.
No, not at all.
It's my least favorite term on the internet, by the way.
And,
Did any of the attacks you were just showing have EX versions?
yes. In fact, I'll show one right now. The sword uppercut, which when you EX it, allows her.
¡Qué guapo!
Awesome.
Es
The
especial.
projectile and the crissity crossity.
They just do more damage.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I think crisscross has a pop-up.
Okay, cool.
So thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, team, no problem.
And then lastly, we have her ghost dash.
¡Wow!
This is a cool move where she sends a ghost, travels as far as she wants,
Pero eso venderá una locura seguro.
Nope.
and she can also do this quicker version that goes behind you.
But you're following it.
Exactly.
So, for the most part, she's got a bunch of range attacks,
Yes.
and she can get distance with her sword attacks. So she really kind of plays that mid to far game. And if you try jumping in at her, she has that special move that just is a rising sword attack that's just then going to allow her to extend air combos.
Exactly.
Nailed it.
But there's one really cool mechanic involved in all this that makes her just an added layer to make her a little bit more in depth.
Tell us about that
A
later.
ver.
Peel that onion.
Tap into her dark side, and this changes the properties on most of her special.
Okay.
Her fireball becomes a ground spark.
¡Hostia puta, loco!
Oh,
It's a
jeez.
short, medium, and far version.
Okay. And so that you have to choose which version, right?
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Pretty quick.
Ojo, le puedes poner oscuridad y que hace otras cosas.
Sorry, I gotta turn it back on.
All right, gotta turn on the darkness.
Her shadow charge completely changes, and now it actually teleports her to the location.
Okay.
And she
Hostia.
can then cancel it,
Okay.
or actually go directly to where the ghost is. And she can use that to go behind you, she can cancel it, and she can still do the quick attack.
Okay.
Now, one thing you might notice is when she's doing these moves, the opponent is getting dark side attached to them. You
Yeah,
can
those
stack
little
up-
Pues
swirls.
no sé si se pone de bufo o qué hace, pero algo tiene que hacerle porque se le pone el cuerpo también morado al enemigo.
back to light. All of her light attacks are going to do exceptional or
¡Oh! Vale, que si luego vuelves a cambiar a la luz, que hace el doble de daño prácticamente, ¿eh? O sea, ha dicho que ha dicho que hace más daño, pero hace el doble. De 77 a 149 la ha hecho, ¿eh?
Oh,
She
jeez.
can do an attack, she can have combos with it.
What can't she do?
Pretty much
I don't think she has a command grab.
she does not have a
Okay.
So,
Or a pure soul.
so playing as her, your goal is really you're switching back and forth and back and
Exactly.
forth to get
Yes.
as much damage as you can.
Yes, you're going to be wanting to switch it back and forth depending on the range you're at.
Es el nuevo Kotalkan.
skills are, and,
You can really min
And
max
you're
your damage.
and you're locking them down with
Exactly.
distance anyway, too.
So, let's talk about cameos. I chose Frost.
Okay.
You might be saying, now how am I supposed to be switching in and out in the middle of a fight?
Right.
He's going to be advancing on me. He might do his flying kick, his fireballs, and all that. Well, let's cover a couple of Frost moves. One is the ground ice, straight from Deadly Alliance. Super fast, low combo starter.
And it seems to cover like a majority of the screen.
Exactly.
Madre mía, Frost, el bajo ese es increíble, ¿eh?
Movement check.
Los líos que puedes hacer, yo creo.
You could let it rip at any time. It's going to be super dangerous. And that's going to keep the opponent on their toes.
And then boom, you've hit it. Swap.
Exactly. She also has Orby Orb,
Orby Orb.
where she sends
No, la venga. Agarrito y a la ya funcionar.
And you gotta respect that, it's basically it.
exactly a perfect time to switch your stance. get your things going.
Cool.
And then lastly, she has this
Nope.
stalactite move that's a super quick combo ender. Or if she holds it, she gets a secret special fourth move
What?
where she does these stabby stabs. And if you
No!
look up, you can see this has
Nah, eso no lo va a usar ni Peter.
Block.
pick up the controller and block. This will actually push you full screen and do chip, and that can get you back in range to be going for your
And that's a
sweeping
low,
attack.
too, that you're doing there.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
And now the meter burner hold down stabby stab. Is
Dios,
that
el daño que le ha hecho con un combo muy sencillo.
I believe it's still the same as regular.
Okay.
I believe. I do not have the cooldown times.
Okay.
And also something to mention, still game in progress. Things
Yeah.
are still being tweaked and
Yeah.
balanced and whatnot.
Totally.
So things you see here, damage-wise and that sort of thing, may change,
Yeah.
obviously. So,
So-
just
Oh,
keep that in mind.
there's a very good chance.
Yes.
There's a very good chance.
Well,
they will
I'll
do.
remember the combo I did back in
Oh, here he
11
goes.
that just didn't work later.
No.
And
Oh,
I
the
still
Dundee.
The Dundee.
the
Yeah.
Dundee, and I still hear about it to this day.
So let's check out our fatal blow.
Fatal Blow.
I think the wings are so rad.
Yeah. Huge fan of the wings.
It's an audible gasp during the fake.
¡Hala!
Yeah.
Desmonetizado.
And that is Astra. It is super exciting to have her.
Lo ha
back.
convertido en Sonic the Hedgehog.
And taken these almost 20-year-old characters and reimagined them.
Welcome back, Ashra. Still a demon.
Awesome. Can you set that up for me, sir?
Yes.
You might want to turn the buzzing off of that one. The other one is doing the old buzz. So,
El micro!
Lost my mic.
We're good.
Whatever.
Super excited. I loved being in the crowd when you see a character like when Havoc popped,
Yeah.
and when Ashra popped, and you have all these people being like, and of course there are some people, because I saw some videos later of people who it's been so long, like you said,
Yeah.
where they're like, who is it? And takes them a
Si miramos a las gafas de la chica, podemos ver los nuevos personajes.
16 years.
Right.
It's completely acceptable for you to have to think about who it is.
Faltan 3 por
or you've
anunciar,
got
los he visto en sus
wrong.
gafas.
It's okay.
Right.
You know, like,
Just it was that was really cool. It's just because I think one of the we said earlier, but we kept on teasing Reptile.
Yeah.
Reptile was getting teased over
a little
and over
bit.
again.
We did a little bit.
And just knowing in my heart what it was really going to be, how long it was going to be, and I mean,
Many people didn't know who Serena was.
right.
Right. And with her now having more of this demon form and things like that, right? Even more misleading. Okay to not know.
Bueno, sí, también el reflejo de la tele es
Had a really great time with that, and I'm very excited.
más óptimo.
I'm actually going to be doing a character breakdown.
Pero no se refleja nada, ¿eh?
How many times are you going to mess up inputs?
I don't know.
Okay.
You have been playing Geras a lot, so I have confidence.
I have, and we Steph and I went through it yesterday, and I feel like it went okay. And
Okay.
I'm not doing a bunch of that.
maybe.
Oh yeah, and that's the cool thing. Let me just talk real quick about Geras. Is he has a lot of tricky stuff you can do, but just on a base level, you can still, if you're not an uber pro, you can still do a chunky amount of damage.
Okay. Okay.
So Geras, just a quick thing about Geras, his gameplay. He's a brawler,
Yeah.
right? But there are times where Geras wants to keep you away, you want to stay away from them, so Geras can set up.
A ver, Geras.
That I'll be showing you in a little bit. So he can lock you down. And
También te digo, podrían haber enseñado al tercer personaje alguno nuevo también,
a
no.
lot of players who like
No Geras, que sale en el Mortal Kombat 11.
but then also,
Poco guaserizado, ¿eh?
I guess upper level moves that some of the higher level players can leverage too.
Oh, yeah,
which
yeah, yeah.
I've been playing Geras for a little bit now, and I'm just starting to test those.
Geras was pretty popular in MK11.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think in this game he's definitely a thinking man's grappler and
Right.
brawler.
Oh, see that
Well,
may be a problem.
Could be a problem. So let's actually go ahead and talk about him.
Bueno, lo de Geras popular en Mortal Kombat 11, bueno.
Mainly because I love Goro, and also
Si vosotros lo decís.
my gameplay a lot, and we'll go
Right.
through that in a little bit.
And you like a team of bigs.
I do. So just real quick, Goro has a couple moves. He has punch in the air, right? So you can do that
Punch,
to,
yep.
Os haré caso.
to sort of elongate combos sometimes, things like that. He also has Stomp.
You can't have Gora without Stomp.
Now listen, Stomp is different.
No, el Stomp otra vez.
Higher bar.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, it is full.
See?
So I know people will be like, Stomp, you have to commit to it. And then finally he has a thing called the omelet toss, which is I just did the wrong button.
No, that's punch walk.
Punch walk again.
That's punch walk.
He has omelet toss where he will throw you up in the air.
Omelet toss.
Omelet toss.
And he will. So that can be grabbed like if you're ducking, for instance. That can be it can be used to.
Omelet toss.
No, no.
Yeah. So that's what I use. Now,
Un poco wassel, ¿no? Eso.
all kind of make sense a little bit.
O sea, como te agaches si el tío lleva Goro,
It's forward 4-4.
te puede caer la guapa.
Ground pops you up. It's a low.
Did he make a little sandcastle there?
He
What
makes a
happened
little sand at the end. Boom. Knocks you up. So
Dios mío.
then you can start doing your air stuff. Let's go over the air stuff real quick. He has 4 unique grabs he can do in the air based off his air combos. So he has this, where he'll give you the old pile driver.
there? Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Which
Hace agarres en el aire, 4 diferentes.
Choke slam.
Switch sides of the opponents
Yes,
on
you can
that.
choose what side to switch. And then you can do this with different inputs. Oh, I did it wrong, sorry.
Oh, la cagaste, no, despedido.
And when you say with different inputs, what do you?
Different punches in the air.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Lead
Gotcha.
to different things. One is 1-2, the other is 2-1.
Gotcha.
And then he's got this one where he'll just. Oh, I did that wrong.
It's really neat to see the air combat extend to grappling.
Yeah, pretty much. Like
He'll knee you away.
Yeah.
air combat, just a huge fan.
Sí, hoy están reventando a Liu Kang, no entiendo por qué.
This overhead, which is so it's not
What?
it's
Toma.
not safe entirely, but it's you can throw this out there quite a bit because you get a big amount of pushback and you're
Right.
back to back.
Pues ataque safe, totalmente.
Because this is that range where you don't want to be here, get a little closer, right? And that can be canceled too, so you can do like things like
Guacala.
I did. Let's do the throws real quick before I forget, because I know people get mad if we forget the throws, and I understand that.
They are very cool.
Goro comes in.
And
Claro,
Goro's
claro.
got a glow up, too.
30 puñetazos.
You notice, right? From the earlier, like, first views of Goro, oh, he's gotten a glow up.
Oh, I don't want to forget this too, because I know people want to see that he does indeed have body splash.
And if a character has a body splash, that's instant means Tyler's going to play them.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is one of the cooler moves too. He's got, I think we've all seen the wall he can do.
He's got a little belly bump.
Qué guapo está eso.
You'll throw him through the wall, and here's the other thing: you can kind of throw this out, like from distance. Let me get a little far away from you. You can kind of, even like it's not a projectile, but it can be kind of feel like one in a way.
Right. And the beginning reminds me of how people block in No Mercy for N64.
It really does.
So that's important.
There it
too.
is. There
Right.
it is. Yep.
Tiene muy poco alcance eso,
I'm gonna go over some specials now. So this is the one that changes his game.
Okay.
It's called Countdown, and he'll put a hourglass out, right? If, and this is what I was talking about, he wants to keep you out. Like, got it. Now I have 3 loaded. Once he has 3 loaded, he can do it again, up behind you, and now you are frozen, and the last move you take is the reaction you have, like the frozen thing from the last game.
Right.
Meter burn it. You have 3 already. Now throw a projectile. I wasn't ready yet. Try again. So if I gotta read it harder. Go ahead. So if you do that, you can. If you're hard reading things like that, you can get behind him and whatnot.
Sure.
So once you have
Un poquito jodido también, te digo, de meter eso,
that, they are afraid of moving. Now it's blockable. It is blockable. But the game.
How are you going to block that?
I played enough people when they're starting to read it.
Okay, all right, I got it.
Here's another thing.
Soy todo Mordius, muchas gracias por la sub. Un guapetón.
Now we have it set to 1% right now, but
Jones.
to do that, the other thing you can do is if you meter burn the snap like that, you can redo what you've done, go back to where you were,
Rewind time.
and get your health back.
What?
Nice. And
So-
that uses the same clocks that you would charge for the
Yes.
So
behind
you can charge the clock, and once that clock is fully charged at 3 times or
Yes.
whatever, then you have multiple moves that branch from that.
Yes.
Wow.
Now this it
There's
gets,
another layer.
It gets better.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't show you one of the different strings on purpose,
Oh, okay.
so you can do this. This string, as you see, brings out an hourglass, and guess what?
Dios.
That counts.
It does.
Oh,
Let's move
that's
on.
cool.
Let's move on.
Pero no hay ningún indicador de cuántos relojes tienes activos ni nada.
Now, is there different distances for Sandstorm, or is it track?
Yes, there are.
Different distances. Gotcha.
It also can be a meterless launcher,
oh,
right? So you can be like this and catch them.
Dios.
meterless launcher. Now, where they're standing in the sandstorm depends on where they like. If they're at the back of it, they'll fly backwards. If they're
Gotcha.
in the front of it, they're front.
That's
forward.
science.
Now, if I meter burn it, you gotta set. See that another clock?
Toma.
It'll time out and then explode. So you're kind of controlling space,
Right.
but that also adds to your clock.
Interesting.
So
And that's going to force them to either advance or back up. Back up is good for you. Advancing, you know, then you can go for your mix-ups.
So super cool stuff you can do with that. I really enjoy.
Un poco complicado, también te digo.
And then you can.
Habrá que ver.
That's something for later.
Oh.
So it can change the way the game's played.
Yeah. He plays his own.
Todo.
What I just showed was world stop, just back forward one. You can
¡Oh, un hacker! ¡Qué raro!
time and I can
Ojo.
I can go on either side too, where I can pull back and land there. If you meter burn it, it just turns into another time stop.
Oh man. He seems pretty nasty.
He is nasty.
He seems pretty nasty.
The effects are amazing looking too.
Está guapo.
Yeah, definitely. He does have a command grab, which you can throw away, or you can throw towards.
Command grab.
¡Ah, es increíble eso! ¡Esto ha sido increíble!
Un command grab.
Say you're in the corner.
Let's say you're in.
Now I would love Liu Kang to be in the corner,
Right.
Dios.
right?
Yep, there he goes.
Or if I want to do more damage, anytime you throw someone away from the corner, you get the one.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's nasty.
Eso quita demasiado, loco.
Nice, like, so you can give up good spacing if you want to cash out that extra damage.
Damage or positioning.
Like,
yeah.
is this gonna end the round?
¡Joder!
If I do that, throw him out.
Yeah, totally.
At least I would.
Yeah.
So
Piri,
that's
piri,
really
piri.
great. It can also it'll combo too. Like if it's in the air, you can't like combo on the ground, but if it's in the air, you can catch people.
The range on it is also very interesting.
Yeah, so you can do it from close, but also like right about here. So
Yeah, that's really, really good.
Tú que te lo envías en la esquina enseguida, ¿eh? ¿Verdad?
Right.
So he's pretty much good up close, mid, and far.
far, he has a little more trouble far.
Sure.
Far, he's going to be able to set up his stuff.
I was gonna
but
say,
not
then you're
as
just-
much press advantage.
You're putting up
right.
clocks.
But
if
people
you're far.
also, you can start getting hit with projectiles during that period.
Right.
Right.
And also, like, you will notice the more you play against the Garrus, the
Piri, piri, piri.
I've been blocked on it a whole bunch of times because people know that you're trying
Sure.
to set that up.
But now, obviously, then if they have the mental stack where they are then focused on blocking it or punishing it or doing fireballs, that means that's your opportunity. You've established that, you condition them. Now they're gonna
Mola bastante, ¿eh? Lo que pasa es que parece complicado el puto personaje. Habrá que ver, a ver, todas sus cosillas. Pero tiene muy buena pinta, sinceramente.
That's you. Then you've won.
And is it more dangerous sometimes to hold it for a full round?
Exactly. Yes.
Right. And also, they may forget they're looking for the snap, and now they do a combo to you, and you just rewind out of it. You
Yes,
use it for that.
That's a great point.
So next thing we got, this is a, oops, there it was again, sorry. He's got this burst, right? Denial here, and it's just a, just kind of a pushback. You can
get off
combo
me.
it, right?
Nope.
But I would say that's not the
Huh?
time you can do it. But the cool thing is, it is his metered. It does a
His armor.
armor move. Yes, sorry.
Oh, okay.
So let's say I'm in the corner, and I want to wake up to it. I can. Oh, not me. There we go.
Gotcha. Get off.
And
Hostia.
it's really good if like I get jumped on the like in the so like
Dios.
Yeah, it's just your
Right.
get off me tool.
yes
For sure.
So he does have that. One
Hostia, pues.
seems like he has a lot. I will say once you start
Saltarle cuando está en el suelo no es una opción.
together very very well.
Right.
Once you start getting the game plan down, he has this move here which is really cool. So go full screen for me.
No es buena idea.
Do this and now look. I am ethereal. Now, he
La
has-
señora de atrás
if you hit me, I can take it. I can take it.
está como diciendo, ¿por qué se pegan
And then I
estos güeyes?
started. I can do that with projectiles.
Oh, really?
But now I can do like things like this where I will walk you down.
Mira qué bonito el mapa, dicen.
I know I have a hit I can take, or I can walk you down. Like, what's he doing? And I can still do moves.
That's so cool.
Now here's where it gets crazy.
This has been pretty crazy already. Like, I don't know what the next level of crazy
Yeah,
could be.
we've never done one of these. We're like, but wait, there's more.
There is one more thing which I've actually had QA make a video for because I am not good at doing it yet, but it's really cool. So the meter burn version will freeze time, and you're able to use your clone and yourself. You'll see. Let's take a look at that video.
Whew.
Uy, no tiene audio.
That's so cool.
¿Pero cómo?
You
Oh,
know,
why?
that part is one that will probably be the last thing I put into my repertoire, and it'll
Right.
probably be something simple for myself as just an average player. But I've already started finding things that I can do with it. So that's Garrus. I think he's a ton of fun. I've really enjoyed.
His fatal blow.
You're right.
I was gonna say he didn't do his fatal blow, bud.
Let's do that.
Oh, el Fatal Blow. A censurar.
About where you start a battle is where as its distance, and then it teleports to you and grabs.
Pimba.
This is so painful looking.
He'll be fine.
Toma.
Awesome. So
That's Garrus.
That's Garrus.
Muy bien.
Yeah, I think, you know, a lot of times people look at like brawlers or grapplers as being like simplistic or like, you know, honestly kind of.
You misread our intent.
Vamos a ver qué tal. Smoke.
She has plenty of frost. I misspoke. But I was right about Sector.
All good.
It's all good.
All right.
Ojo.
With that overhead. So one cool thing about her dropkick overhead is she can actually hold it and not
Qué guapo está.
Oh, really?
Hostia, qué largo, ¿no?
like that.
We got some sector homering rockets too.
Homing rocket had to be there.
It has to.
Favorite stuff.
And I love the weird pose he gets in too.
Pero le ha gastado toda la barra del cameo, con ese ataque.
Yeah, Cameo Sector has. He's got exactly what you expect.
Right.
Teleport, flamethrower, EMP, rocket.
Some low poke and
So that Lime Lion uppercut move is really, really fast. The EX version can actually
Toma.
low pokes on the block. It's one of the fastest special moves in the entire game.
I love her slide pop up.
yeah, me too.
So much
A la mierda.
Oh, hits the fatal blow.
The life staggers.
I do not think Smoke is going to come back from this.
No, he smoked.
the ending of this fatal blow is one of my favorites.
No. Que se lo come.
Nice.
El tigri, el tigri.
Round two. Oh, big jump. That is the problem
Ooh.
with ice.
Especially when you're close like
What the fuck, chaval.
Smoke going ham. That was a lot of hits on the smoke combo there. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, oh.
Oh, excellent. Tricky. There's the uppercut.
Onda.
Does that sector uppercut track?
Yes, it does, and it pops up for a combo.
Nice.
Like obviously you let a block there instead of holding
Right.
through it, like because the combo would have been over, but second comes in.
Establishes the rocket again.
Madre de Dios.
Good dominant win there.
Yeah.
Doing this. Cool.
Magic.
Magic.
Ooh.
Oh, the lantern.
Gotta dodge real quick on.
Well, Smoke is getting a lot of jumping, so you gotta use the lantern to prevent it.
She has excellent mid-range and then control the ear of the lantern. It's super fun.
Nice use of sector there to just get rid of that other.
Lo que quita la Limei también,
Now you can see trading distance. Oh,
Oh.
there she goes. Ooh, committed to the knee. How to break her though. Remember, in this game, breaker takes 3 bars.
Right.
And yeah, there's cameo too.
Exactly.
Ah, que puede cancelar y seguir pegando. Vale, bro.
Setting up
That
more
was so
pressure. There
smart.
you go.
Hostia puta, loco.
Air smoke bomb to set up the smoke bomb or the sector rocket.
Smoke on it.
No.
Love it.
There it is.
Love it.
My favorite in Fatality.
I'm glad we were able to throw it in there.
One of my top.
Muchas gracias por ver el vídeo y recuerda que puedes dejar tu super ultra mega dino like. También puedes suscribirte si te gusta el canal y además activar la campanita si quieres estar al tanto de todo. Recuerda también que puedes apoyarme todavía más dándole al botón de al lado de suscribirse en donde pone unirse y ahí podrás apoyarme todavía más. Muchas gracias por pasarte y pasa un buen día. ¡Chao!